The average millionaire has a minimum of 7 streams of income. This statement runs true for most of the millionaires, but definitely not all of them. Having multiple streams of income will not guarantee that you'll become a millionaire, but we can all agree that it puts you in a neck and head above everyone else and also above your expenses. Hi, I'm Leleti and welcome back to my channel, and today we'll be talking about having multiple streams of income that will secure you financial freedom. So I'll be talking about having multiple streams of income. It is advised that you have more than one so that you can reduce dependence on one stream of income. And having gone through the COVID season, the pandemic, we now know that it is not safe to depend on one stream of income. Some streams of income are labor intensive while others are capital intensive. This just means that those that are labor intensive, that they require a lot of work to be put into them, while those that are capital intensive will require a lot of capital, that is money. So on to the first one. Without further ado, the first one, I'll start with the business income. This is money that you earn by doing a business. You will be either selling a product or offering a service. So you're either selling a product or a service. Basically, money is a result of a solved problem. So a business will be solving a problem, and for you to succeed in business, you need to find a problem for you to solve, an existing problem that you can solve, and that will ensure continuity of your business and growth and sustainability, because you're solving something. The society has this problem and you're solving it, and so you can be guaranteed that they'll continue bringing their money to you. So when you're selling when you're selling a product or a service, you will incur expenses, but then at the end of it, when you've made all your expenses, what you get at the end of the day is the profit. Why I started with this one is because this one is the most the one that is most likely to make you a millionaire, because they say you are not going to buy a Ferrari from your employment income. So business is the way to go. If you can just master the art of solving a problem, consistency and discipline, then you will be guaranteed a continuous business. So that will be the first one. You can do your business either full-time or part-time, but at the beginning of it will require a lot of your time. It will require you to learn. It will require patience, and for you to be persistent. Like, don't just try and then when it fails you stop at that. Give yourself a time to grow. Give yourself another chance and another one. Allow yourself to fail, to learn from the mistake, and to be on your feet again. The second one, which is common to most of us, is the employment income. This is the money you get when you exchange your time. So you exchange your time for money. You work for your employer, you give him your time, then he gives you a salary at the end of the month. This may be in whichever sector, but most of the time it will be just an exchange of your time for your money, which is very limited because you can only work so many hours. But this is where you also get to save so that you can venture into other streams of income. So you are supposed to guard this one, because this one is the one that will ensure that you have sufficient money to venture into the other streams. You're supposed also to be mindful of the time you spend there, because don't just go build another person's business but you're not building your own. After your working hours, after your resting hours and your sleep, the extra time you're supposed to learn something on how to build yourself, to make yourself better or even more employable, because maybe what you're getting is not enough for you to save and venture into the business of your choice. But you can learn, make yourself more employable, get another job where you're paid enough for you to save. But one thing that you should always remember is that there's hakuna pesa kidogo. However much you're earning, make it work. Live below your means, save, then you can invest. What you save is what you can now invest. The third stream of income will be interest. This is very passive because you're not actively working for this money, but it comes to you. But initially, you need to put in money. This can be in chamas. You give your money, but at the end of it, you get interest. You earn interest from it. Like I told you earlier, I'm in a table banking group, and annually we get interest from. You need to be clear on this. Being earning interest, when you're earning interest, you're not a part owner. It is different from dividends, because dividend you earn as a co-owner, but interest, it is because the money is there. People have made money with your money. Yes, as conflicting as it may seem, as confusing as it may seem, people have made money with your money and they're giving you a share of that. So you earn interest. You're not actively working for that money, but you earn it, and then that money now becomes the other stream of income. This one is capital intensive because it is your money. Most of them passive streams of income are capital intensive, so they require money. So that's how they say your money is working for you while you sleep. So whether you're going anywhere, regardless of where you are, whether you're in a boat somewhere, you're in the beach, you're sleeping, you're at work, that interest will still come to you because it is due. Another interest you can earn is by lending money, like Shylocks. I don't think it is legal in Kenya, but there are people who would practice it. You lend people money, then they return it to you at an interest. The other stream of income, the fourth one, is dividend. As I had stated earlier, this is you earn it because you're a part owner. So this one may be through shares. When you buy shares, you become part owner. You buy a unit of that company, and it is calculated upon on the number of shares that you have. So it is dependent on how much shares you have, that will determine the amount of money that you get at the end of it as your dividend. So if you have 25 shares and it is 10 shillings per share, that means that you will earn 250 shillings. The shares you can buy from the stock market, that is the Nairobi Stock Exchange. That is where you can buy from the listed companies. Those are the companies that are allowed to trade publicly. Or you can buy shares from SACCOs. There are SACCOs that offer shares. You can buy shares from them, and at the end of the year, mostly in Kenya, it is annually, you earn interest at the end of the year. The fifth one will be rental income. This one is also very capital intensive. It requires a lot of money, so you may need to have saved from the other streams of income for you to venture into this one. This one is where you venture into real estate. You build your house, and then you with the motive of renting it out. So you get tenants into your house, or Airbnb, you rent out your space for money. Basically, it is renting out your space for money. It may be residential or commercial, but either way, you're renting it out for money. And that is the stream of income. For this one, you only pay rental income tax monthly, then you file your returns annually. The other stream of income is royalties and licenses. This is where you own an intellectual property. It can also be a book. You can write a book, then you put it maybe on Amazon or online, or you sell the hard copies. This ensures continuity because you don't need, you're not writing it again, but that single copy, that one book that you've written will continue making you money. It also applies to in people who invent. So you invent something, you copyright it, and then anyone who uses it, or even a brand, a name, like Rich Dad Poor Dad, they have copyrighted that. So whenever you use that, you pay money to them. This can also be an idea. You sell out your idea to someone, they use that idea, and then they pay you money. The other stream of income is capital gains. This is where you invest and then you sell that investment. Like you buy shares, but you're buying them not with the motive of sitting with them so that you can earn more dividend from them, for the company to grow so that you can grow with it and earn dividends. But this one, you are buying it for speculative purposes. You're just waiting for the shares to go up. When the shares go up, then you sell them. This is now what is called capital gains. Yeah, like you buy, you hold, and when the price rises, you sell. Or even land, you buy when the price rises, but the bottom line on that is speculative. So you just wait for the price to go up. When you see you can make a profit, you sell. That one you pay capital gain tax. So venturing into multiple streams of income is also beneficial in other ways other than financial. Obviously, you'll get better quality of life because now you are earning more. You have access to more funds for you, so that you are able to live a more a better life. The second one is exposure, because when you're out there, you're interacting with different types of people. You broaden your mind. You learn about other people and how they're running their businesses, and also about yourself. You know what you can cope with, what you can't cope with, what breaks you, how patient you can be, the kind of discipline you need to develop, such kind of things. You know more about yourself and others. You get more exposure and growth from it. And the other one is you have access to more credit, to more funds, because you're interacting more with banks. With these streams of income, you're going to be in and out of banks. They'll see how active your statement is, and then they'll be able to offer you. They trust you now with money. And you're also comfortable handling money, and you're more confident. You can go and sell your idea to other people. Because you've done this, you can tell them, I have a track record. I have done this, I'm doing this, I only need this much, or I need this much, then I'm starting this new thing. You're able to sell yourself better and to access more capital. So you see, when you venture into this, I'm not saying that you venture into 7-8 streams of income. No, I'm just saying find something else to do other than employment income or the business income that you own, that you have. You can be a consultant, you can be a broker, you can write a book or poems or scripts. Like you see, Netflix is hiring and they're looking out for talent everywhere. What you think is a joke to you may be something, maybe the money maker that you've been looking for. So that will be it for today's video. Thank you very much for clicking on this video, and always remember that you become what you believe in. Kindly comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.